Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Malibu Pacific Church podcast here at Malibu Pacific Church. Hey, if you haven't listened to this past week's Sunday sermon yet, press pause right now and go listen to it so this podcast makes a little more sense.
But it's a good one.
It is. It is a good one. Andy knew what I was already going to say.
That's
so
why you should do it.
That's why you should do it. It's a good sermon. So, hey, it's me, Joel, and we got...
I'm Andy.
Andy, everybody. Andy's here.
Jumping in here.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me today.
Yay. Glad.
It's been a couple weeks.
It has been a little bit. Yeah, you're back from an awesome conference. On top of that, back preaching too, which is really great. And finishing up your, how many years of Be Rich do you think you've done? That was one of my questions.
Oh, probably from the beginning. We were strategic partners. I was a pastor up at Santa Rosa New Vintage Church, and we were strategic partners for about 12, 14 years, and then we've done it 3. So let's go 12 plus 3. Probably about 15 years.
15th anniversary.
Close to the beginning.
Should have had a cake. Man,
there you go. We should have celebrated.
Right? And out of all those Be Rich campaigns, what were some of the highlights of this one this year that really stood out? Because obviously, like, you've had to have so many huge moments in every single one of these Be Rich campaigns. Right. And then also seeing it like North Point and seeing
their
the
idea,
money.
just like you know, they started.
Yeah.
And just to bring everybody up to speed really quick, it's to get everybody to actually do it, to be generous. So let's just try it.
Totally.
And it primes the pump of generosity. So we're saying give $39.95. Why that number? Just because we think everybody can do that. And so everybody can do a little and serve a little bit. Everybody can pick up a box and fill it up with Operation Christmas Child. So the idea of Be Rich that I absolutely love is... 1 Timothy 6:18, command those who are rich to be rich, to, do good and be generous. And so let's just try it.
Totally.
So I just think it's great. It's a practical, I think my highlight was week 1. And I said, before we give $39.95, one question that comes up year after year is this one. Can I give more than $39.95? And my response for 15 years has been, yes, of course we can do that. This was the first year. It was just crickets.
Crickets. You're like, can we?
I can give more than 39. I'm just doing what you told me to do.
Totally.
Or I don't know. You tell me what people are thinking. So it was a highlight because it was actually a moment of stretching there. It's like, you are allowed to be as generous as you want. Whereas maybe people in church are used to somebody, especially a preacher, and nobody trusts a pastor asking them for money. So I know there's that issue as well. Oh, pastor's asking for more money.
Classic Sunday.
Yeah, here we go again. So, but you can actually take the initiative and give more than $39.95. I don't know. I just thought it was I don't know if that's a highlight, but it was a funny moment for me.
Hey, that is a highlight right there. I think one of my favorite things, to be really honest, was when we were working on the bumper video. The bumper video is what plays usually before a sermon, just to get the sermon prepped, ready to go. And it was just this highlight reel of wins. And to like go over the last just a couple years of what has happened here at Malibu Pacific Church, but to be like over $65,000 raised.
Have we put that on social media? I don't know.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
awesome.
Sorry.
No. Missed it.
There we go.
There you go. Well, that's a great. Also, it's not just a bumper video; it's a great win video.
Yeah, it was really to kick off the Be Rich. We actually put that bumper video on social media. Yeah, and it showed.
Sorry, you need to be following us on social media, Andy.
At Malibu Pacific or at Malibu Pacific Church. There you go. At all social media handles. But it showed pictures of us, cleaning up the high school and middle school. Giving money to downtown LA. There's just so many things that we have been a part of. School checks to the elementary schools. Right. And there's just all these really big highlights. And then this past Sunday, I was actually talking with somebody, and they were asking about Operation Christmas Child. How many years have we been doing it here? And I'm like, well, I've been here for about 11 years, and it's been going on ever since then. So we were trying to figure out how many years has it been going on. And we've learned that it's been 22.
Did Maud know?
Yeah, 22-ish years, 23, right?
Nice.
And we've come up with we've done the math. That's over 5,000 boxes.
Wow.
Of Operation Christmas Child.
And every box represents a child.
every box.
Yeah.
And that's the
Great.
kind of thing that just kind of, it blows my mind with the Be Rich campaign, is that even if it feels like, oh, it's just $39.95, oh, it's just one box, all of that, multiplication with everybody in the church being the church, with the church, you know, all of a sudden that $39.95 is $65,000 plus.
It's awesome.
That one box turns into 5,000 plus kids.
When we say this, when we do one small thing, it can actually multiply and become a lot. So, so thank you, everybody, for your generosity.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
But everything, giving the $12,000, obviously, every year's different. So we gave it to Kaya Church, or Terrell Sales, who's planting a church in LA, and then having everybody writing thank you notes to the teachers. How often do they get thanked? We're also in the school rooms, or for the teacher lounges, a bunch of boxes of resources and also some food and junk or whatever, just some food for them to eat during the snacks. And then last week, going to all the world, and for God so loved the world. So let's love the world, and giving away, or picking up right now and collecting the boxes for Operation Christmas Child. So for me, it's always a great highlight, all of it combined.
Yes.
And it just shows you, when we all do just a little bit, the impact that we can have is big.
I know I've been a Webster family my entire time now, up until this year, and now we're at Malibu Middle School because I'm a middle schooler.
Nice.
And I heard from the teachers lounge from there saying, thank you so much. You have no idea. Malibu Pacific Church and what you've done for our teachers lounge, because they came in just feeling like rock stars.
Great.
Which was amazing. Webster was like, hey, we haven't gotten our snacks yet, but because they're used, but it's fine.
Did we not get it to him yet?
No, we got them to them.
Okay.
We got them to them.
Let's get it over there.
They were asking, it was funny because a couple of them, the teachers follow us on social media, and one of them even joked, is it almost
Be Rich time?
Is it almost snack time?
They're looking forward to Be Rich.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want my snacks.
And they don't even come to the church. They are just so excited that it's almost like Pavlov a little bit, but it was really awesome. Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for your generosity.
Yes, thank you.
The biggest, I think, there's been so many visuals through this Be Rich campaign. I think one of the biggest ones, though, was this past week, and it was awesome. Like right before the sermon, you came up to me, and like earlier in the morning, and you were like, "Have you ever heard of the monkey project?" Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. And
I had so many people ask me about that afterwards.
I don't know what that means. Are you making fun of me?
I learned that in Psych 101 class. Freshman year of college.
Incredible.
And it just stuck in my brain.
Yeah, it is such an amazing visual.
Well, you may need to describe it, though.
Yeah. So Andy was talking about how there's a way to basically capture monkeys, but it was because of their own doing. It wasn't just like a malicious thing or anything like that. What would happen is you would take a coconut, put some food inside of it so their hand can fit in, like just with their fingers. And then as soon as they grab the food or anything inside with the fist, they can't get their hand out of the coconut or the little trap thing. And all of a sudden they're just stuck. They will not let go
Monkey trap test.
Yeah, under any circumstance, they just will not let go, right? And it's like humans will come and be like, no, I'm not. This is my thing. And just the visual of the I will not cling to what I cannot keep, like the clinging to things, and the way that you set that up for everybody to hear was like this like perfect visual, because you could just tell in the audience like, oh man, I'm a monkey. Hold on. I was sitting there going, oh man, what thing am I holding on to in the coconut? You know?
I had somebody after the service, a young adult. She's about 24, 25. I've been working, probably maybe 26. I've been working at this company for 3 years. It's a real estate company. And I've been clinging or hanging on to it. And finally, I let it go. And I'm so free, and I'm doing something I enjoy doing. And that's more of my wiring. And she just had... She didn't mention the passage or the scripture, but she talked about the monkey test.
Yes.
And that's been me for 4 years, and I've been miserable because I've been clinging on to something. And I finally let it go. And so she just said, thank you for the visual, and I feel free. And so that's called, Methodist terms, prevenient grace. God's grace is already working before they even hear it, or grace is confirming something that God is already doing in somebody. Grace goes before us. God and the Holy Spirit's already working. So whether you hear something on Sunday mornings like I need to do that, or actually I've been thinking about that, and that confirms what the Holy Spirit's been working on me.
Yeah.
Either way, it was funny that illustration. And I thought of it Saturday night. So sometimes, just let everybody know, since you're listening to the podcast, I'll get an idea at 10 o'clock at night and I show up on Sunday morning. Hey, Joel, do you have an image for something? Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean the monkey?
But just to let everybody know also, do you have a picture of a monkey? But anyway, he's like, what is happening? Do you have an actual monkey? But anyway, let's test
I know a guy.
We plan everything that we can during the week, but it gives you then the freedom to be a little creative at the end. We're not making things up that Sunday morning. I'd been thinking about that all week, and I couldn't think of an illustration. And for some reason, it hit me. I'm telling you, it was Psych 101 class, freshman year, and I thought of it.
I mean,
so I was thinking of a personal illustration. What is it that I'm clinging to? What is a personal illustration that I could use that I have done and I've been hanging on to? I was like, that's going to start getting a little cheesy and woe is me, versus it's an actual thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that was one of those moments too that everybody was on the bus in that moment too. Like you could hear a pin drop.
And I actually had it at the end of the sermon. I shouldn't be revealing all the secrets here and everything that we're doing.
Right. It's a podcast.
When you're a communicator, you are like writing a paper at school. It's not done until it's done. So you're thinking about it the entire time. So I actually had that illustration at the end. And then I was talking to Alex, who was doing our pro presenter, and I said, you know what? I mean, we're talking 10 minutes before. I shouldn't be sharing all this.
No, it's great. This is what hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
I was like, you know what? I think it might work better at the beginning. So let's put it at the beginning. He's like, okay.
It was one of
those.
If
it doesn't work, we'll change it for the second service.
That's why we have 2 services.
That's why we do 2. Yeah. But anyway, it resonates with me. I think it's a good visual. And now and then you can get one because it's so visual.
Yeah. And I think that really set the tone for the entire Give, Serve, Love campaign of Be Rich too, is that even with your closing remarks of having open hands versus closed hands, that I will not cling to what I cannot keep, that has hit me very hard in the last 48 hours. What you cling to will leave you.
We will.
That is, oh man.
It all will.
Yeah.
So why are we clinging to it?
Right? If you love something, set it free and it'll return to you. Remember that old saying?
It's in a movie, isn't it?
I think
that sounds like a Hollywood movie.
I think it's from Ghost.
I think it's
during the pottery scene.
Exactly. Let it go, and it'll come back.
It'll come back to you if it really loves you.
Yeah. It sounds like a Hallmark movie.
It totally.
We have friends that watch every Hallmark movie, and they say they're this older couple, but they watch and they love it.
Yeah.
They're like in their mid-70s, and they're like, they all have the same plot line.
Oh, completely.
It's
exact
same story.
Same exact
Let
story.
Let it go, and somehow they fall in love again. Yeah.
That one script writer just had to do that, and they just had to do like a Mad Libs. They just had to switch the names and the name of the town. And now they're
anyway. I don't know how we got off on that, but anyway, that's good. Well, I hope that's a principle that everybody can hang on to, or hopefully that's not just a bow to tidy up the end of the series, but I hope that's really a plan for the rest of our lives and for our hearts.
Absolutely. And I think to go full circle.
We should live our lives. Yeah.
Absolutely. The full circle moment here on this podcast, though, is the ending of what you make available to others will multiply.
Yeah.
And I mean, just hearing, what has happened over these last couple of years inside of the Be Rich campaign. You're $39.95, though it might be a little, it might be a lot. You don't know who you are.
I could have spent another hour. Joel's making a really good point now. No, that's illustration after illustration.
Yeah, that's it.
By John the Baptist letting go and letting Jesus, what did that do? It multiplied. Yeah. John the Baptist could have hung on to it and been popular in his moment in time.
Completely.
But releasing it to Jesus, it's revolutionized the world for the last 2,000 years.
Yes.
Or, I love this, I don't know if this is where you were going, but by Terrell planting a church in that $12,000, the lives that he is impacting is your $12,000. Now I'm preaching. Your $12,000 is going. You have no idea.
Yes.
How much those $12,000 in downtown Los Angeles in a difficult area is going to multiply, and the generations that will be changed. Now you got me all fired up.
Well, there you go. That's where I was going with it. So
that's a great point.
Good, but there you go. I don't want to toot, but toot. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a great point.
No, but
you have no idea.
You have no idea because sometimes we get stuck in our. I have my $39.95. I don't want to let go of it. My hand's in the coconut on my $39.95. I'm not going to let go of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let go. This is my $39.95. This is my hour. This is my, my time, my whatever, my time, talent, and treasure. And as soon as you get to let go and you make it available to others, and you have other people coming in and doing the same thing, it multiplies.
It multiplies. It just does.
It totally does. So even after that first year of Be Rich, which was super fun, I was like, wow, we raised like $15,000 for, for another thing in downtown LA. And then all of a sudden the next year is like, we did that again and again. And it's just this mind-blowing wave of generosity is the way we keep saying.
And I had somebody come up to me after the service. He's a banker, I think a mathematician. He's super smart guy. He said, Andy, did you know that what you're saying is actually, I don't know if it's Harvard or Princeton or Columbia University. Somebody did a study that there's actually been scientific study that when you are generous with something, there's actual studies on how it does multiply.
Wow.
And what the number is of the multiplication of the things that you're generous with. It's like, I have not seen that study, but Harvard Business Review somewhere. There's actual studies that it does multiply, and there's been a mathematical study on that. I had no idea.
It feels good to give.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
really
it feels good to receive, but it feels really good to
Yeah.
give as well.
But what you're saying is right. There's been mathematical studies. It does multiply when you're generous.
Incredible. Well, thank you again for another amazing season of Be Rich. It will be back next year, right?
That's right. Oh, definitely.
Right, every year.
But you don't need to be generous anymore. We're good. We're done with that.
Yeah, we're done. No more time to give, serve, or love.
No.
11 months off, everybody. All right.
That wore us out.
Yeah. So
no, keep it up.
Exactly.
It felt good, didn't it? Come on, everybody. It felt good. Let's keep it going.
Absolutely. So you have an opportunity to be rich all year long. And if you haven't listened to the past sermons, there's 4 of them from this past month. They are incredible. You can find them on our YouTube page at MalibuPacific.church as well, and listen to these past sermons and share them with somebody who needs to hear them. Also, click that subscribe button for this podcast right now and share this podcast with somebody who needs to hear it. Again, thank you so much for being here at the Malibu Pacific Church podcast, and we have new episodes available every single week, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Take care.